Several evaluations and critiques of the Ripple versus SEC case have been published. Ripple's legal struggle with the SEC, which resulted in the preservation of more than 60 alternative currencies, was mentioned in the comments. XRP reached $0.95 in mid-July, but can it reach $1? The focus of our film today, on the other hand, is on discovering the truth behind the unsettling question on everyone's mind. Ripple has worked hard so far, but what if it doesn't work out? If Ripple lost the legal fight, would the cryptocurrency XRP still exist? Bill Morgan, an attorney, commented on the recent Stoner Cat settlement with the SEC, underlining the potential ramifications for the Bitcoin business. The recent SEC settlement with Stoner Cats exposed the possible repercussions for the Bitcoin sector. SC2 agreed to a settlement after paying a $1 million fine for marketing unregistered crypto asset securities and generating $8.2 million through NFT sales. These accords, while hardly precedent-setting, indicate the SEC's growing interest in the Bitcoin market. These agreements, although not setting a precedent, do help the SEC eventually regulate Bitcoin. Consider what would happen if Ripple and other companies did not file a lawsuit against the SEC. Every token, except Bitcoin, would be deemed a security by default. Ripple battled valiantly and earned one token. Ripple Labs Incorporated's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderoty, questioned the SEC's methodology in practically all regulatory cases. Alderoty stated that deals were reached to avoid the time-consuming SEC procedure. Although admitting guilt has no legal consequences, he did not specifically reference the Stoner Cats case. He said that the SEC is frequently defeated in court. Morgan's remark emphasizes how much Ripple's partial success has influenced cryptocurrency rules. He claimed that if Ripple had not taken legal action against the SEC, most cryptocurrencies, excluding Bitcoin, would have been categorized as securities. This is an intriguing viewpoint. Similarly, John Deaton has indicated that Ripple will never settle with the SEC because their victory will benefit both the cryptocurrency industry and ordinary individuals looking to enter this creative profession. Former U.S. Attorney General James K. Phelan and Bill Morgan both believed that the SEC's heavy-handed approach to Bitcoin had killed it. They argue that because the regulating body is unfamiliar with the market, it is more of a hindrance than a help. They congratulate Ripple for pursuing and obtaining the not-security label for their XRP coin. XRP is now trading for $0.49, a decrease from $0.50 in the previous 30 days. Since 2017, the SEC has been placing pressure on the Bitcoin industry. Only Bitcoin, according to SEC Chair Gary Gensler, is immune from regulation, meaning that all other altcoins may be considered securities. The SEC has designated more than 60 crypto assets as securities in several lawsuits against crypto firms. However, in the case of Ripple Labs, a federal court ruled that XRP, the world's sixth-largest cryptocurrency, is not a security. Although the SEC approved this classification, Ripple's programmatic sales and other distributions are being contested in an interlocutory appeal. As a result of the recent XRP court decision, the SEC's attempt to classify all altcoins as securities was thwarted. XRP. Earlier this summer, it appeared that the value of XRP was poised to skyrocket. But how likely is that at the moment? Furthermore, XRP appeared to be on the edge of a price explosion earlier this summer. But how likely is that at the moment? XRP appeared to be on track to comfortably break the $1 mark in mid-July. The price of XRP rose from $0.48 to $0.95 following the announcement of a favorable court ruling in the cryptocurrency's long-running legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission. XRP was on a rocket ship going for the moon for cryptocurrency speculators. But not so fast. Volatility is the norm rather than the exception in the Bitcoin market. Since then, the SEC has announced that it wants to appeal the court's verdict. and it looks like the legal process is far from over. As a result, XRP has lost all of its summer gains and is currently trading below $0.50, where it was in July. Will XRP rise again this year to reach the psychologically critical $1 price point? The outcome of the SEC litigation will have a significant impact on XRP's ability to reach $1. There are several possible outcomes here. For example, the judge who ruled in favor of XRP might simply dismiss the SEC's appeal, essentially handing XRP victory. Alternatively, Ripple Labs, the company behind the XRP crypto token, and the SEC could arrange a mutual settlement simply to terminate a legal battle that has been going on since December 2020. The core company at the heart of the XRP cryptocurrency is sound, which frustrates XRP investors. Ripple is a blockchain-based digital payment network that may be used for everything from international remittances to currency transfers. Ripple is a low-cost, ultra-fast way to send money across borders, making it a valuable partner for some of the world's largest financial institutions. Ripple, for example, has partnered with Western Union and MoneyGram International, and there is currently speculation in financial markets that XRP could become an integration partner for the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, nations which are attempting to establish a multi-currency payment network that does not use the US dollar. Ripple, at least in theory, provides the type of financial infrastructure required for de-dollarization. This begs the intriguing question: is Ripple preparing to sever all ties with the United States if the SEC action continues? Garlinghouse has regularly claimed that offshore places such as Dubai, Singapore, and Hong Kong are significantly more tempting to crypto businesses because of all of the legal and regulatory concerns in the US market. According to Bloomberg, non-US markets now account for 80% of the company's hiring. So, if you're considering investing in XRP, you should be prepared for the possibility that growth driven by the United States will be limited at best. Will the Ripple cryptocurrency survive if Ripple is unsuccessful in its lawsuit? And how will the resolution of the litigation affect both parties? Now for today's major question: will the Ripple cryptocurrency survive if Ripple is unsuccessful in its lawsuit? And how will the resolution of the litigation affect both parties? Please remember to subscribe to our channel and press the notification bell to be among the first to receive updates on current events in the crypto sector. The outcome of the Ripple versus SEC litigation might have far-reaching consequences for the cryptocurrency industry, as it could establish a precedent for how the SEC classifies and regulates other digital assets. If Ripple wins the case, it might clear the way for more XRP innovation and adoption, as well as provide investors and developers with certainty and stability. If the SEC wins the case, it has the authority to inflict significant fines and penalties on Ripple and its personnel, as well as order them to register XRP as a security and follow severe reporting and transparency regulations. This might influence other cryptocurrencies that are subject to SEC scrutiny, potentially restricting innovation and growth in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So, if Ripple loses the lawsuit, will the Ripple cryptocurrency survive? Of course, the answer is yes. Ripple controls a significant amount of XRP and has held almost half of the total supply in escrow. Ripple nodes hold 18% of the ledger. That is, even if Ripple is not present, the other 28 UNL nodes can make judgments and changes to the ledger. Ripple nodes hold 18% of the ledger. That is, even in the absence of Ripple, the other 28 UNL nodes may make decisions and update the ledger. Some of them were run by XRP exchanges and other businesses. So, regardless of how the legal proceedings end, the cryptocurrency XRP will surely survive. The idea of an SEC inquiry is not ruled out. The SEC's lawsuit determines Ripple's fate. Whether the conclusion is a victory or a slap on the wrist, it is excellent news for Ripple. However, if the conclusion determines how Ripple uses XRP and its company in the future, it could be either good or bad news. People believe that XRP can be used for a multitude of things. Ripple Labs, on the other hand, was the single company lobbying countries throughout the world and forging connections with the world's top institutions. Without Ripple, other startups may take up to a decade to get mainstream adoption. With over 50 billion coins in circulation, trillions of dollars in daily volume are required to help maintain or push the price higher. Without Ripple, the only way for the price to climb is for institutions to keep XRP in their portfolio as a long-term hold. If there was no mass adoption nearby, I doubt they would do it sooner. To summarize, XRP can exist without Ripple. The SEC case will decide whether it is capable of doing more than simply surviving. Final thoughts on XRP. So, gentlemen, this video has concluded. If you enjoyed it, please like it, subscribe, and click the notification bell. This is quite beneficial. I am the YouTube algorithm. Furthermore, by sharing this video with as many people as possible, you can assist in enlightening others in the same way that you have been enlightened. Don't miss any of our content if you're a true Bitcoin enthusiast. See you tomorrow to discuss the most recent news that affects our entire community.